got some good cloud cover right now, so the sun's not too crazy. It's kind of coming out in patches. And I found this road. You can't drive on it, it's gated, but I think it goes up here. I actually don't know what's going on over there, so we're gonna find out. This is really pretty out here. There's nobody out here, and I'm kind of taking advantage of Dodger's sleight of hearing right now because there's a little bit of thunder going on, but it's kind of just that roaring thunder. It's not cracking, so I don't think he notices yet. Come on, Dodge. Good boy. You can't hear the thunder yet, huh? You're wagging still. Yeah? It's not too warm. I got water and everything. Let's hike. Let's go. Let's hike. Let's hike. Whew. Well, I didn't exactly capture this on camera, but luckily Echo stopped at the side of the road here and I told him to sit. And then if you look, and luckily he sat because I saw him looking at something. Echo, seat. And when I looked to see what he was looking at, it's 3 huge elk. At least 3. I'm not sure if we're gonna see them. I think, oh yeah, there they go. They're gonna cross this road right here. They just went up there. They're huge, the biggest ones I've ever seen. That's a good boy, Echo. Good boy. But he was just looking at them. They were right over here, and they were huge. I mean, just huge, like the size of a horse. I was really scared because I thought Echo's gonna take off after them. He was standing here, and I told him to seat, and I didn't see what he was looking at, but I thought, man, I think he's looking at something. I told him to seat, and he did, and he didn't take off. So I kind of jogged to him without trying to scare him, without trying to disturb him, you know, get him excited. And I put the leash on him. Echo, seat. Just seat. Good boy. But really, just the hugest elk I've ever seen. At least 3 of them, maybe a few more. Just huge. And you know, you kind of just get a glimpse of them through the trees. And I thought, in my mind, I thought, I see horns on them, like big, huge racks on them. So I hope we get to see them again, because it was pretty magnificent. They were pretty far out there, and they were gigantic. It's a good dog. Good boy. So yeah, I think they're doing some sort of mining up here. Probably in there, like a big pit. I'm gonna see if I can get up there. Of course, I'm gonna go around where the ground is stable, hike up this ridge a little bit, and that's where I think the elk are, kind of over there. Might see them again. There's some hoof prints here, and Echo, I think, kind of caught the scent. He's really interested. Here's another one right here. So this might be the trail they're using. I feel like if we just follow Echo's nose, he's gonna take us right to them. There's some more prints. It's interesting. I feel like I can see him kind of going off this way. He might be going up there. Let's see where Echo goes. Oh, he wants to go this way. Yeah, see, he's definitely smelling them, which is really interesting to me because usually, oh yeah, see, there's some big ones here. Usually it's Dodger that does the smelling for me, but Dodger's not very interested in elk, especially big ones like that. Where are they, Echo? Which way? I think it's this way, yeah. Oh, it looks like they go up here. This way. Yeah. So it's starting to rain a little bit right now. You know, I think we're going to be really lucky if we see them again. They weren't running away that fast, but they definitely didn't want to get close. So if they sense us or hear us, they're just going to keep trekking. But I really do feel like we're on the trail. It's kind of funny. Oh, yep, there they are. They're right up here. They're right there. Right behind those trees. I don't know if you can hear that, but that was them running through the trees. No. There's some scat. You gotta be quiet, Echo. Good job. Sit. Good job. That really amazes me because I wasn't expecting to do that good of tracking, but we followed them exactly where they were. They were just right behind those trees. And if I can keep Echo quiet, we might get a good view of them. But I know that didn't get picked up on video at all because they were behind some pretty good tree cover, but they were just right there. I saw this scat right down here. I thought, well, that looks like fresh scat. I think we must be close. And using Mr. Echo's smell, so now he's basically Echo's eating the scat. Okay, let's go. Using Mr. Echo's smell and me keying in on that, seeing what he's smelling, and me seeing the footprints and realizing, yeah, I think we're on the trail. I mean, it wasn't that hard to do. So they just got up here and stopped. But now they know we're following them, so they're probably gonna feel chased. Unless I can get a good view through some trees with some distance between us, they're just gonna keep moving. This could be the last footage. If one of those things, I mean, I'm telling you, they were huge. If one of those things comes at me, horns first, I'm a total goner. The only advantage I have is, well, I got the dogs, but they're definitely afraid of us. They don't want to be near us. It's kind of funny, I can smell them right now. I mean, I know the dogs smell them, but I can smell them. They're probably hanging out in these dusty areas. It smells like cows up here, kind of, but there's no cows. So we're coming up on a ridge line here. So hopefully they're down below us. Yeah, see these clearings here, they're definitely coming through here and hanging out up here. I really don't think I'm gonna capture them again. There's the road down there. We're up pretty high on this mountain now. Once you start following something, you can get lost pretty easily, and you start to traverse a lot more terrain really quickly because you're on the hunt. There's a little clearing over here, right through here, so I'm gonna try to get in there. Maybe I'll get lucky. Echo's really smelling. I'm not a hunter, but if I was hunting, then I would definitely keep going the direction I'm going. This is about the most open view we've had. I can see all the way back through there. I don't see anything. But like I said, if I was hunting, I would definitely keep hiking. I don't hunt, but I like to do this kind of hunting where you're just tracking and following things. And I learned a lot just doing that. And I know they're right around here, but I kind of just want to stop because we'll keep going. And we've already gone pretty far. But if I was hunting and all you need is a dog, like obviously Echo is a big help, but I was kind of impressed with myself following the hoof prints. And then I saw the scat. You can kind of get an idea, well, they couldn't go this way because the branches are lower. They would have gone this way, and you look down and you see some hoof prints. You know you're on the right track, and then you see the scat, and it's like, well, I'm really close. And then after they took off, then I could smell like right where they were probably laying. I mean, I could smell them, even though they had taken off. What do you think, Echo? It's a good dog. I think I'll hike down just a little bit more, get around these trees, or maybe over to this ridge. Might be the best opportunity. I kind of want to give it one more chance to see if we can see them, because they were huge, and that would be a really good reward. And this is good for me and Echo too, because I'm learning how his senses work, and he whined just once, so that's a really good thing too, because I want him to learn that he needs to be quiet if we're gonna find wildlife. So this is kind of a good opportunity. There's a bone right there. It's a foot bone. Probably must be an elk or a deer at least. This is really good hiking weather because we got a lot of cloud cover. This would be super hot if the sun was out. I'm pretty sure I lost their tracks at this point. I don't really know where they are. Which direction they went, but this would give us a good opportunity here because it's pretty open. I mean, it's the most open of this hike. I think this is how a lot of people get lost. You start following something, or you just get your eye on something or your mind on something, and then you don't know where you are. And right now, like, I know we're in that direction, but it's another good reason to have some good trustworthy dogs, because once I tell him to go back to camp, especially this guy, he'll take us right back the same path that we came. If I was by myself right now, I could get back, but we ended up hiking a lot further than I thought we were going to. I got these guys some water, and we're good to hike back. You want to go back to camp? You go back to camp? You take us back to camp? You take us back to camp? Roger, let's go back to camp. Let's go.